Hey, what's up, Marvel Maniacs? Welcome back to the channel. So, Daredevil, Born Again just dropped on Disney+, and holy hell's kitchen, it's got people buzzing, and the internet's losing its mind. Charlie Cox is back, the stakes are higher, and that gritty vibe, still kicking. But here's the thing, if you've binged it, or even if you're still hooked on the Netflix original, you've probably noticed something. This show, it doesn't look like your typical Marvel flick. No shiny CGI explosions, no rainbow-colored cosmic battles. It's dark, it's raw, it's different. So today, we're cracking open the question, why does Daredevil look so unlike the traditional Marvel vibe? We're talking tone, style, action, the whole deal. Grab a snack, smash that like button if you're hyped, and let's swing into the shadows. Let's kick this off with the elephant in the room, or should I say, the devil in the alley? The Marvel Cinematic Universe, the MCU, it's built this signature style over the years. Think the Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy, Captain America, Civil War. It's big, it's bold, it's bursting with color. You've got Iron Man's shiny red and gold suit, Cap's star-spangled shield, and those cosmic explosions lighting up the screen like a fireworks show. It's that classic superhero energy, larger-than-life stakes, world-ending threats, and a dash of humor to keep it light. It's like Marvel took the brightest pages of a Silver Age comic and said, let's make this a billion-dollar blockbuster. And it works. Don't get me wrong, I'm all about that vibe. But then you flip over to Daredevil, and it's like someone flipped the script and the lights. Suddenly, you're in Hell's Kitchen where the streets are wet, the shadows are long, and the only colors popping are the red of Matt Murdock's suit and the blood on his knuckles. This isn't about saving the universe from a purple alien with a shiny glove. Nah, this is about one guy, a blind lawyer no less, taking on mob bosses, crooked cops, and a city that's rotting from the inside. It's small-scale, personal, and messy. That's the first big clue why Daredevil stands out. It's not trying to be a superhero spectacle. It's a street-level survival story. And that shift? It's not just in the story, it's in every frame. The MCU loves its bright blues, golds, and greens. Think of Wakanda's lush landscapes or Doctor Strange's psychedelic portals. Daredevil? It's all muted grays, browns, and that eerie red glow. It's like the show's saying, we're not here to dazzle you, we're here to drag you into the muck. And honestly, that's what makes it so addictive. It's Marvel, but it's Marvel with the safety off. Now, let's get into the juicy stuff, where this look even comes from. The MCU's got its roots in those splashy four-color comics from the 60s and 70s. Stan Lee and Jack Kirby vibes, all Excelsior, and epic battles. But Daredevil? Oh, it's pulling from a totally different playbook. Rewind to 2015 when the Netflix series dropped. They went full cinephile mode, digging into gritty crime dramas and noir classics. Think Mean Streets, The French Connection, or even Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight. These aren't shiny superhero tales. They're raw, shadowy stories about flawed people in broken cities. And don't sleep on the comics either. The Daredevil show, both Netflix and Born Again, owes a massive debt to Frank Miller. Miller took Daredevil from a goofy, red-tight swashbuckler to this dark, tortured vigilante. His run, like Born Again the comic, which inspired the new show, gave us that noir edge, stark black and white art, heavy shadows, and a hero who's half saint, half sinner. The series took that DNA and ran with it. You see it in the cinematography, those long, creeping shots of rainy streets, the way light cuts through the dark like a knife. It's less pow-zap and more, oh man, this dude's about to get wrecked. Compare that to, say, Spider-Man. No Way Home. That's got multiverse portals, glowing spells, and a Technicolor team-up. Daredevil doesn't care about that. It's too busy zooming in on Wilson Fisk's cold stare or the flicker of a neon sign outside Matt's apartment. It's a love letter to crime films, not a cosmic comic blowout. And that's why every episode feels like you're watching a Scorsese flick with a superhero twist. Gritty, grounded, and a little bit unhinged. Okay, let's talk action. Because this is where Daredevil flexes its muscles, literally. The MCU? It's the king of CGI spectacle. You've got Thor summoning lightning storms, Black Panther dodging energy blasts in a vibranium suit, and those massive Avengers battles where half the screen is glowing with digital effects. It's jaw-dropping. Nobody's denying that. But it's polished, it's clean, it's a little perfect. Then you watch Daredevil and it's like stepping into a bar fight. That hallway scene from season 1? One take, no cuts, just Charlie Cox throwing punches like his life depends on it. It's sweaty, it's brutal, and you can feel every hit. Why is it so different? Budget's part of it. MCU movies have hundreds of millions to play with. Endgame alone cost, what, $356 million? Daredevil, even on Netflix or Disney Plus, is working with a fraction of that per episode. So instead of CGI armies, they lean hard into practical effects. Real stunts, real locations, real choreography. Look at Born Again. Sure, there's some slick flips and wire work now that it's got MCU money, but it's still got that raw edge. The fights aren't about dazzling you with explosions. They're about making you wince. And here's the kicker. That choice makes it stand out. In the MCU, you're watching gods and geniuses reshape reality. In Daredevil, you're watching one guy, exhausted, battered, human, take on 10 thugs with nothing but his fists and a prayer. It's less about spectacle and more about survival. That's why the camera lingers on every punch, every stumble. It's not trying to be pretty. It's trying to be real. And for a show about a blind vigilante, that's a perfect fit. Now let's zoom in on the man himself, Matt Murdock. This guy's not just a hero, he's a walking sensory experience. He's blind, right? But his other senses, hearing, touch, smell, they're dialed up to 11. And the show's look, it's built around that. The sound design is next level. Every creak of a floorboard, every distant siren, it's like you're in Matt's head. But the visuals, they're just as wild. Watch any episode, Netflix or Born Again, and you'll see it. Shots with blurry edges, stark contrasts, moments where the light flares like Matt's radar sense kicking in. It's not about giving you a crystal clear superhero view, it's about dropping you into his chaotic, heightened world. Think about Captain Marvel or Shang-Chi. Those films are all about wide, clean shots, big action, big vistas. Daredevil flips that. It's tight, it's claustrophobic, it's personal. The camera sticks close to Matt, sometimes too close, like you're right there feeling the tension. And that muted color palette? It's not just for style, it's Matt's reality. He doesn't see a bright, shiny world. He feels a dark, messy one. Compare that to Tony Stark's HUD, popping with holograms, or Wanda's scarlet magic lighting up the sky. Daredevil isn't here to wow you with visuals. It's here to pull you into Matt's gritty, sensory grind. And that's what sets it apart. It's not just a different look, it's a different experience. You're not watching a god, you're watching a man, and the show makes damn sure you feel every second of it. All right, last piece of this puzzle, and it's a big one. Who's calling the shots? The MCU we know today, Avengers, Spider-Man, all that jazz, it's Kevin Feige's baby. Marvel Studios has this tight, interconnected formula. Big stakes, family-friendly quips, and a glossy finish. But Daredevil? It started as a rebel. Back in 2015, it was Marvel Television teaming up with Netflix, not Feige's crew. That gave the showrunners room to breathe, to get weird, to push boundaries. They didn't have to match the MCU's tone. They could go dark, violent, even a little R-rated. And they did. Fisk smashing a guy's head with a car door? That's not Thor, Ragnarok material. Fast forward to Born Again. It's Marvel Studios now, sure, but fans flipped when early rumors hinted at a lighter reboot. So they doubled down, kept that Netflix DNA alive. Grit, blood, and all. It's still got that edge, that freedom to be its own beast. The MCU's a well-oiled machine, but Daredevil feels like the scrappy cousin who doesn't play by the rules. And that creative split? It's why the show looks and feels so unique. It's Marvel, but it's Marvel Unleashed. So there you have it, fam. Daredevil looks different because it's a dark, noir-soaked, street-level brawler. And that's why it's a freaking legend. From its gritty tone to its cinematic roots, its raw action to Matt's sensory chaos, it's Marvel with a twist. So, what's your take? Did Born Again nail that vibe, or are you still ride or die for the Netflix days? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read them all. Smash that like button if you're Team Devil of Hell's Kitchen. Subscribe for more Thrill Series breakdowns, and hit the bell so you don't miss a thing. Until next time, keep your senses sharp and watch out for those dark alleys.